Hi there, and welcome to this overview of Mural. For our upcoming class, we will be using Zoom for video conferencing, and we will be using Mural for online collaboration. I'm going to give you a brief overview of the key features in Mural, and then a small activity to work through on your own so that you get familiar with the tool before our class. So let's get started. First thing we need to be aware of is that Mural is just a web application, meaning we don't need to install anything on our PCs. However, Mural works best with Chrome browsers. It does work with Safari as well as Firefox, but it doesn't work that well with Internet Explorer or Edge. Second, Mural doesn't require you to create an account. So when you first access the application, you're going to get the option to log in anonymously. So over here, we can see I'm going to log in as an anonymous owl. So I'm just going to click here and log in. All right. So Mural is like a big whiteboard. And when you're zoomed out, you can't really see the details, but you kind of get the lay of the land. In this overview, I'm going to focus on a few areas. Primarily, this area up here, all right, this controls the outline, which is our upper right corner. Then I'm going to focus on this area down here, which is our mini-map, and it helps us get around. And on our left side, we have a toolbar that gives us a bunch of options to add stuff to the Mural, right? So this is going to be the focus of this brief overview: the outline, upper right-hand corner, the mini-map, bottom right-hand corner, and the toolbar up on the left side. So let's walk through these. First thing, this right here toggles the outline, all right? That toggles the outline on and off. And the outline basically highlights various sections in our Mural. In class, these would be various exercises that we will go through. In this introductory Mural, the various sections are basically the area where we have the pre-class prep, things we have to do before class, the Mural overview, which is what this video is about, the activity that we're going to do, we're going to be kind of creating name tags, where we can access the workbook for the class, and then the conference info that we will need to call in for the class. When we click on any one of these sections, it'll zoom us in to the appropriate area of the Mural. For example, if I click on pre-class prep, it automatically zooms me in to this area. So now I can work in this area and I can read what this is about. Here, for example, if I want to access the Scrum Foundations videos, I can click on this link. It'll take me to the website to watch the videos. And if you zoom out, you see this is where we are. We are here on the left side. When I click, it just zooms me back in. So each one of these areas in the outline will simply take us to various sections of the Mural. Now, another way to move around is down here in this mini-map. I can click on this rectangle here and drag it around, and then I can move around in the Mural. That's another way to do that. And then, of course, I can zoom in and out using the slider here, or the minus sign and plus sign, right? So the rectangle to kind of move around, and then zoom in and out using the plus and minus sign. I can also zoom in and out using the scroll wheel on my mouse, or you can pinch depending on the device you have. And to move around, you can also click, hold, and kind of scroll. So that also allows you to kind of move around the board. So that's it for getting around Mural. We can use the outline or we can use the mini-map. Now let's take a look at how to add items to Mural. Up here on the left-hand side, we have our toolbar. And we can click on the first icon right here, the kind of notepad icon, to add 3x3 sticky notes or 3x5 sticky notes or circle sticky notes or text boxes. If I click on any one of these, we can see right here in the middle, we have a 3x3 sticky note. You click on another one. Now I have a 3x5 sticky note. If I want to zoom into this area, obviously I can zoom in with the mini-map. I can zoom in with the scroll bar, with the scroll wheel on my mouse, or I can click on this magnifying glass icon right here. So if I click here, it puts everything in the center. And if I need more space, I can come back and close this. And I can come back and close my outline so that I have more space. Clicking here and dragging helps me move these around. Or I can click on the item itself, hold and drag to move it around as well. Okay, so 3x3, 3x5. I also have the option to add a text area. Okay, this box here is kind of a text box or a text area. If I click on it, you see it added it right here. But if I want to control where the text box gets added, I can click, hold, and drag and just place it where I would like. Otherwise, when you just click, it just adds it in the center. Okay. Now, to delete these, I can simply select it and hit the delete button. That takes it away. Or I can select it, right mouse click, and obviously select delete from here. So what's the difference between a 3x3, 3x5, and a text box? Well, the key difference is in a sticky note, the more and more I type, the smaller the text becomes. All right. So with a sticky note, it'll maintain the size of the box, and then it'll make the font smaller and smaller so that it fits within the box. All right. Now in a text area, in a text area, the more and more I type, the bigger the box becomes. All right, so that's really the key difference. The text area, the box grows as we type. The sticky notes, whether 3x3 or 3x5, they maintain their size and the font becomes smaller. Now, if I decide to change my mind and I picked the text area, but I decided I don't want that, I can come here and just switch. I can do a 3x3, I can do a 3x5, I can do a circle. It's up to me to decide which option I want. For now, I'm going to stick with the text box. I can click here to change the background color. Click over here to change the font color. For now, I'm going to stick with black. Just like a regular editor, I can make things bold, italic, underlined. And I can click here to make the font bigger or smaller. All right. Now, let's get back to the toolbar and see what other options we have. We can click here and add shapes. For example, I can add a square. Right, same thing, remember, click, hold, and drag. So we can add shapes, circles, lines, arrows. Over here, we can add icons. Click, hold, and I'm going to add this light bulb icon. Frameworks we're not going to use in class. I'm going to skip that. We can click here and add images. I do a search. Here's the Scrum Alliance logo. It's over here. I can move it around. And that's pretty much it for adding items. All right, now to move items, I can click and move. If I want to move multiple items, I can click and hit Control and select two items together, and now they both move together. Another option is to click, hit Control, click and hold so that I can create kind of an area to select multiple items together. Then once I select them all, let's try this again. Control, drag. Right now I have these two items. I can move them together like this. All right. Let me delete these. That's going to be pretty much it for the intro. I'm going to delete these items. The last thing I want to show you is kind of quick shortcuts. You can double click and it will add a post-it for you. So every time you double click, it adds a post-it note for you. That's a shortcut to adding post-its. we can copy an existing post-it using Control-C for copy, Control-V for paste. All right. So that created a copy. Remember, Control-C, Control-V creates a copy. Now, and there's a shortcut for duplicating. So just Control-D creates a duplicate. So I can quickly duplicate existing items. All right, let's zoom back out. All right, this is going to be it. Next, I'm just going to walk you through the mural and give you an activity so that you can practice on your own. All right, let's bring back the outline. So first, class prep. For whatever class you're taking, there's going to be some prep to do before class. It's about 45 to an hour of prep. Next, you're going to move to the mural overview. This pretty much gives you the instructions that I just gave you around getting familiar with mural. And then we have name tags, which is going to be our activity. All right, here are the instructions for our activity. And it's basically creating a name tag just like I have up here. And I'm going to walk you through how that's going to work. So what you want to do is copy this name tag image over here. So either Control-C, Control-V, or just Control-D to duplicate it. Here's my name tag. Now I want to add my name. So I'm going to go up here and select the text area. All right. Remember, if I just click on it, the text area shows up right here in the middle. If instead I click, hold, and drag, I can place it right where I want. All right. And then I can click here to zoom in and kind of center that area. I'm going to type in my name. And then I'm going to use this to make the font bigger. And maybe I'm going to make the font bold. All right, that's good. Let's make this box smaller. Next, we're going to add a picture of a hobby or something I'm passionate about. Let's go down here to images. And I really love skiing. So we're going to search for skier. Here we have a skier. Click, hold, and drag. Okay. Let me make this area bigger. Remember, I can also zoom out. This is a bit too big, so let me make the image smaller so that it fits. And note that sometimes you might have to right mouse click and do send to back or send to front, depending on whether the image was laid up on top or behind a particular item. All right, so send back or send to front. In this case, this should be good. Finally, note that if I just drag the name tag, these things get left behind. So I can obviously multi-select like I showed you earlier, but I can also group. So in this case, I'm going to click the name tag, I'm going to click my name and the image, and then right mouse click and select group. And when I select group, now if I move the name tag, they all move together. All right, so once I group everything, I'm going to move my name tag and place it in this box over here. And that's it for the intro exercise. So please take a few minutes, get familiar with mural, kind of zoom out, zoom in, use the outline to move to different areas, practice moving with the mini map over here. Also practice kind of dragging by holding and moving up and down, left and right to get familiar with that. And then go through this activity here to add items to the mural. Copy the name tag, add your name, add an image of something you're passionate about, and place your name tag here. That's it for our overview. Let me know if you have any questions, and then we'll see you all in class. Take care.